Hi everyone, welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Marvel Legends Professor X from Toybiz, and this is part of the Galactus wave. As you can see, it comes with a 32-page comic book, and it says it has 33 points of articulation. Superposable is not what you think of when it comes to Charles Xavier, but there you go. On the back of the box we have a bio, and then a small paragraph about the character. And then a little lower down we have everyone else in the wave. So I have already reviewed Grey Hulk, Nightcrawler, Bullseye and Doctor Strange. Next up we've got War Machine, then Deathlock, and then I'll be getting to the Build-A-Figure itself. And the comic that this comes with is part of the Psy-War, and it is X-Men Volume 1, number 117 from January 1979. And here is Charles Xavier out of the box, and I gotta say, I really do like this figure. So everything that you see here on screen is everything that you get with this figure. Obviously you've already seen the comic book, and obviously you get a Build-A-Figure part for Galactus, but you also get, along with the chair, the Cerebro helmet, and to put that on, you simply just slip it on over his head, and you can just mess around with it, getting it, exactly how you want it to look, but it fits pretty well, and there you go, you've got a nice Cerebro helmet right there. I suspect that if you keep on doing it, you are going to get like a bit of paint rub, because as you can see there's darker line here and a bit darker line on the head and whatnot, so whoever had this before me probably displayed it with the helmet on there and kept it on for a long period of time or something. I have no idea, but yeah, basically that's that. And then, as you can see, he is very secure in the chair because he actually pegs into the chair. So I'm going to take him out of the chair to show you, the two and the separate details. So basically he's pegged in at the feet right down here, and also in the back right here. And as you can see, his arms, sit very well over the controls and everything, which I will show you right now. So there you go. He's got two peg holes in his back, and then there are two pegs in the chair. So here's the chair. It is nicely detailed. As you can see, you've got the black painted pads right there. You've got the controls on the sides, which look very cool. The wheels roll independently, right there, and there, and there. These do actually touch the ground and roll, and I don't really see why there's extra inner wheels here, unless these were once, had like a accessory in them, as to which, like some things where you pull back and then let go and roll. So I don't know if someone has actually taken that feature out, because I would assume that that's what that extra set of wheels is there for. Or maybe if, Toybiz actually took this out, because on the bottom here it actually says, Marvel 2000, and this figure came out in 2004. So this is a reused chair, so maybe the original version of this had that feature, and then for the Marvel Legends, the collectors, they thought they're not going to want that, so they took it out. Either way, I think that, a feature has been taken out of this one way or another. And then over to Charles, and I was actually going to just demonstrate, good articulation in the arms for him holding the sides of his head, connecting with someone's mind or whatever, but I thought it was actually more impressive that he can actually cover his own eyes. Not many figures can really do that. This guy has amazing articulation, especially in the legs, considering that he is forced to be in a wheelchair. But obviously there's lots of time in the comics where Charles can walk and whatnot, especially, obviously when he's in people's minds and all that kind of thing. So it's very nice that they didn't just, basically just say, yep, let's just give him the worst leg articulation possible. He actually has more articulation in the legs than he needs. So first up, let's just take a quick look at the articulation, seeing as I'm already talking about it. So the head can look up and down, left and right, and doesn't really wiggle too much. We have the shoulders that go up and down all the way around, rotation up here, and obviously this pretty much happens with every single character that has a suit on. When you turn the arm you get that split, but whatever, it doesn't really matter too much. We have double jointed elbows, we have a wrist swivel, they also go in and out, and then the fingers are articulated on both hands to go in and out too, and they're just slightly different sculpts. Here we have some fingers slightly more spread apart. And then at the waist we have a joint right there. The jacket is actually nice and flexible. You could take it out, but obviously then you would have the jacket sleeves on there that might look a little bit strange. We have wide jointed hips, so you twist them to turn in and out and then go forward and back, so he has good articulation there. So because of that, we obviously have a swivel right there at the upper part of the thigh, but then midway down the thigh he has another swivel, which really shouldn't be there, and it just looks a little ugly because that joint just didn't need to have a cut right there, but never mind. double jointed knees. I'd rather have more articulation than not enough. And then we have a cut right down here at the boot as well, which really doesn't need to be there because we've got a cut, and a cut. We don't need that much swivel, but never mind. Then at the feet they go up and down, and they have an ankle pivot, which a lot of figures, still don't have. So, there's a lot of molds that don't have ankle pivot, and this guy's in a wheelchair and he gets it, so yeah, figure that one out. And then we also have a nice toe joint there too. As for detail, there's not really much to talk about with this guy. He has a nicely molded suit there with the wrinkles, and the face looks like Charles Xavier, and apart from that, that's pretty much all there is to talk about, really. The figure stands at 6.5 inches tall, so he's standard Marvel Legends size. So I would definitely recommend this figure. It's the only one, apart from whichever one came out in the year 2000, like maybe part of a Classics line or something that I did before Legends anyway. So basically this is the only Charles Xavier that you can go ahead and get from Marvel Legends that will fit in your collection very nicely. So, it's a great figure. There's not really any drawbacks to it. There's nothing that's really all that wrong. So I would definitely say that I'm 100% recommending this figure for any X-Men display. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, and if you want to check out more pictures from things from my collection and also be in the know as to what I've got coming up for future reviews, go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's Homerino123 for both, and links are in the description below. And if you want to see the last two figures in this wave, including the Builder figure and future Marvel Legends videos, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.